G'day and welcome to this Australian Open Live and this special episode of the Spotlight series, putting a spotlight on the wildcards that have been announced over the last few days. Just filling you in on how things are going to unfold in this episode of this Australian Open Live. We'll just give you the name of the tournament. There won't be too much information packed onto the screen for you to watch out for. We'll just give you the name of the player, a few brief stats just indicating how their form was leading into the Australian summer, how they went during 2021, which might give some insights into why they've been awarded a wildcard, their reaction for the wildcard entry and how they think it'll help their chances for the Australian summer. So we'll try and keep this as short and sharp as possible for you because we've got a lot of information to get through. And if you're interested in any of the other players in any of the other tournaments, it'll be easy to find. Just look for our wildcards playlist or our NewsBites bulletin for the channel. We'll take a short 60-second break. Don't go away, we'll be right back. All right, that's the intro. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. It's great to have your company. Really appreciate you taking time out of your Christmas, New Year's break to tune in to this Australian Open Live. So moving on to Maddison Inglis. And Maddison might not be that well known to a lot of people who aren't switched on to the tennis 24/7. But Maddison is 23 years old from Perth, and she's going into her third Australian Open main draw with this wild card being given to her. She's currently 140 in the world, and she's won 5 WTA main draw matches. She's had a career best 2021 season. Those 5 wins came in, and she came up against in the Olympics in September. She came up against the world number 12, Belinda Bencic, who does tend to pop up regularly against Australian tennis WTA players. And Maddison is just nothing but really, really excited about having this wildcard opportunity for her, the Australian Open, obviously, and you'll hear it said time and again by the Australian players, it's their favourite tournament of the whole year. She cannot wait. So as we said, Maddison, her ranking here been updated, 133 in the world, 24 years old. So just going into looking at the last 2 tournaments she played, the most recent one being the Dow Tennis Classic in Michigan. She made the round of 32 before she ran up against the American wildcard entry, Katrina Scott, ranked 415, and she got over Maddison in straight sets, 4-6, 4-6. Immediately before that, in October, the end of October, in Macon County, in Georgia, the ITF USTA tournament, Maddison again consistently made the round of 32, again going out to an American qualifier this time, Louisa Shiriko, ranked 381. So she's had a little bit of a tough time against the lower ranked players, which is, at this level not surprising. There's thin margins. 381 in the world. Louisa's ranked and a straight sets winner on that occasion, 3-6, 2-6. As far as Maddison's career goes, she's had a pretty quiet time of it success-wise since 2019. So she's just basically building her career. You've got to remember she's only 24, so she's gradually finding her feet as a seasoned professional. So if we look at 2019, she had her first top 150 season finish at 134. She fell in qualifying in Sydney and also the Australian Open, the US Open, so she was giving it a go. She was getting a peek behind the curtain at what was possible. And on the ITF circuit in 2019, she reached 6 singles finals. Incredibly consistent, won 3 of those and won a doubles title. So obviously someone to keep an eye on. Now, if we look at her 2022, and we're looking at the most recent 2 tournaments. The first 2 tournaments she played in both Adelaide Internationals in the first week of January, the second week of January. She got some good game time in these Adelaide International 2. She made the round of 16. She faced a Slovenian, Tamara Zidanesk, ranked 31, a straight sets loss, 2-6, 1-6. But don't be distracted by that straight sets loss. She had a good 3-set win in the round of 32. Now she got also into the round of 32 against Shelby Rogers, the American in the Adelaide International 1. Shelby, a very classy player, ranked 40 in the world. Maddison losing in straight sets, 1-6, 3-6. But you can bet, seeing how she did so well in the ITF circuit in 2019, you can bet that Maddison is putting all this experience in the bank, and she's going to build into a really decent player this year and next year. Would be the tip. We're going to take a short break. Just again putting up some footage from Bendigo and Traralgon, the wheelchair opens, and also some sights, sounds, summer of tennis. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. So that about wraps it up. Hope you enjoyed that very rudimentary summary. I'm not going to pat myself on the back about the quality of this episode. It was really just about bringing together all those names of all those players and just letting you know that that's where things are at. Because we live in a digital age, but it's actually sometimes not that easy to find all this information. And the Christmas, New Year's break, I mean, who wants to spend all their time looking at endless streams of apps and websites and so let us do all the hard work for you. That's what we're here for. And it's so very much appreciated that we're finding out that from most of the viewers, whether it's by comments or likes or subscriptions, that this Australian Open Life is hitting the mark for you. You've been listening to Bloke Who Walks. This was our Wildcards episode of the Spotlight series. Have a great new year. Thanks for listening, and we'll chat to you very soon. Bye for now. Based in Melbourne, Australia, this Australian Open Life is produced by Wise Words Media and Calumny Films.